Yeah, I'm late, I know, because everyone has done a video this week saying, are you going to triple captain Haaland? Oh, should we triple captain Haaland? And they're all not going to do it. It's just clickbait titles. I'll post over here my tweet that I did on early August 19th to show that I've been thinking about this before all the videos you've seen. I've just not had a chance to make a video, but here I am in the palm of his hands. His hands is going to guide me to a triple captaincy success. And I'm going to give you 8 reasons why I think this is the week to triple captain Erling Haaland. So hopefully this will be quite a quick 8-point plan as to why I'm going to do it. It's actually turned into a 9-point plan because I saw something from Sertalp that I'll discuss right at the end, which I think is equally important, especially if you're an algorithm / AI / that kind of manager. But the first reason, he's absolutely nailed at this time of the season. No other competitions, no other player competitions, because Julian Alvarez is gone and there's no replacement signed just yet. So he should be absolutely locked into this team. 2, home to newly promoted side Ipswich. 10, I think, of the Ipswich players played in their Premier League debut against Liverpool. First half looked pretty good, second half kind of crumbled, but this comes on to a point later where it's a newly promoted side and it's at home to Manchester City, so I think it's always going to be an option, single or double game week regardless, which brings me on to point 3, fewer double game weeks this season. So you've got your bench boost, you have your free hit, and I'm probably going to use those in my double game weeks rather than this. And also, don't forget, there's a mystery chip that we don't know what it does. And I always feel as though the triple captaincy chip is just one player. How many times have you had a good double game week and it just turns out that they played one of the games or the fixtures weren't actually that great? And I'm going to go this season, try better to go for quality over quantity of fixtures. So I would rather have a nailed Haaland here at home to Ipswich rather than a double game week where he might only feature once when City get deep into those competitions when these double game weeks come around. 4, biggest chance to get Haaland as a big rank gain. So 51.5% was owned when I did the tweet. It's going to go up because he's got Ipswich at home, but it's much lower than probably any other part of the season, especially if there's going to be someone else who's going to do a triple captaincy later on. And you know, he might rise, he might fall. Other people are going to take -4s to bring in Haaland this week. So if you triple captain him, you're going to protect against effects of ownerships. You're going to get more of a rank boost from this Haaland than any other one before. Reason 5, the Europa and Copa players are back, ready and fresh. Key for me, though, is Kevin De Bruyne and hopefully Phil Foden back into the first 11. Big plus if Doku doesn't play because the link just isn't there. Doku still wants to dribble. He's got that greedy winger mentality. If it's a Grealish, if it's a Bernardo Silva, if it's a Foden or a KDB, Haaland is absolutely eating that up. So hopefully KDB's still there, Bernardo's still in there. If Foden can start as well, I think that's a perfect combination. And get Rodri back into control of midfield, easy peasy. Potential team leaks. Hopefully we'll get a team leak as well just to confirm if you're a little bit worried about a Haaland triple captaincy, just to get a confirmation that hopefully he should be starting. And if you get that confirmation, then you know you're definitely getting one triple captain for this game week. 7, great preseason. Andy scored against Chelsea with a, quote, weakened Manchester City side. So he's fit, he's hungry, he's looking sharp, he's got the teammates coming back as well. What is there not to go against for this? Now, I know the counter argument is always going to be put it in a double game week, but I've already discussed the triple captaincy chip is one that is just one player and you're really rolling the dice. There's fewer game weeks, double game weeks, so you really want to be focused on using your bench boost and your free hit for the very few doubles that come around. Plus, with the 5 free rolling transfers, you can really set up a bench boost with a wildcard or a free hit and then change it around later on. And this mystery chip, which we don't know what's coming. And the reason I didn't bench boost in game week 1 is because I don't know what that mystery chip is, which I think is ridiculous to start a game where you don't know all of the things inside of the game. But anyway, point 8. The first home game for City, and they want to send a message to the league that they are still serious, they still have the fire, the hunger to win, and they want to destroy any team. And then they can send out a real message. They're still in Pep's build a momentum phase, where he doesn't need to rest anyone. He likes to play his special players, his favored players, just to keep building up the confidence, building up the repertoire, building up the cohesion with the team, get back into a new season. And again, there's no other competitions that you can rotate with. It's just the Premier League for a while, so why would he be rotating out any of his players? I just think it's easier. And then finally, the big point, point number 9, which comes from Sertalp. I'll put his tweet somewhere around me. The idea that he makes his own algorithms. I'm not an AI or algorithm or arithmetic manager, right? I'll look at stats, I do some grass and analytics, and I'm more grass than analytics, but I will use stats to back up my decisions as well and my reasoning. And even the Analytics FC people, he makes his own. Sertop makes his own algorithms. He does it all by himself. Hats off to him. He's a genius. And he's even pointed out that this week is actually, through his algorithm, the best time to triple captain Erling Haaland. There are some slight variations for after or during a double game week, but we don't know what those fixtures are. But on paper and on computer, this looks like it's the perfect time to triple captain Erling Haaland. It is very late here where I am now, but I really wanted to make a video. I did feel like I was one of the early adapters of triple captain Haaland this week, and I know a lot of content this week have been asking or using it in their titles. Should we captain or triple captain Erling Haaland? And then they just say no, basically. But I've given, I think, 9 pretty compelling reasons. He's nailed. People are back. It's against a newly promoted side. They're at home. They're going to play all of the best players because there's no one else to rotate them with. Haaland should be absolutely nailed because there's no one to sub him out for. I'd rather go for a quality this fixture rather than wait for a double game week. There are fewer double game weeks, so you want to use your chips in those double game weeks rather than a triple captaincy, which I think triple captaincy is the biggest like roulette wheel of all of the chips that we have, because I don't know about you, but my history of even waiting for a perfect double game week and it doesn't really happen, and then people do it in a single game week against Arsenal and they get like 50 points. So all the reasons, let me know in the comments below if you're thinking about it, if you're going to do it, why. But I'm pretty sure most people are not going to do it because they want to save it for a double game week or maybe get more information. But I just think the information is there right now for us to have, and I still haven't swayed at all. So I'm going to go Erling Haaland, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Have a good one. Take care, guys. Catch you next time.